Welcome to FOH. This week we're doing Por Larranaga Belicosos Extra. We're going to revisit this cigar because
you can't sell them.
Actually, no, they've sold really well.
They always sell them.
They sell really, really well, especially, in fact, over the years have actually, I suppose maybe because they're EMA July 08, Ken, just double checked it. They did make 7,400 boxes. The box, and I've got to thank PCC for this, they actually sent me box 1 to 10.
Oh, this was no, we got 1 to 20.
We got boxes 1 to 20 of the original. So
how is Mini Smithy?
So the more I sell of these, the better it is.
We fired him before we got that.
The more I sell these, the better it is, because I think I've got a collector's item, boxes 1 to 20.
Oh, you still? They're not ones you've sold.
No, I've still got the locker downstairs.
Yeah.
Boxes 1 to 20. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah. What was the one you sold of box 1?
Zara1@clubzar.com. Please email me if you want us looking for that collection.
It was number 1.
Number 1 are Ronnie on his Estupendos, which, you know, Smithy.
They were fantastic.
Mini Smithy.
They'd be really valuable.
Hey, sign me. I think you probably owe me. I don't know. Would they be worth today? Box 1 would be worth what?
100,000?
No, you'd say a good 10, 12.
Where are we, Greece?
10, 12,000. So let's get back onto...
Oh, seriously.
Let's get back onto...
Let's
get back onto the Por Larranaga Belicosos. We'll be back to you shortly. Kenny, can I start with the opening thoughts? One, the draw on the cigar, how's it going?
Mine is pretty good. I actually had a quick feel of the 4 of them before we handed them out, and this was rock solid firm, which I quite like.
You like rock solid firm? When you're feeling something up?
Seriously, it must be quiet at the Algonquin today without you.
You just knew where that was going. I thought you might just skip over and keep on going.
No, you asked about the draw, and I'm finding the draw, it's how I like the draw.
Sucks well.
Oh dear. Honestly.
God, I've missed this. I've missed this.
Smithy, let's go. Artie, you going to start. Smithy?
Australia's own Noel Coward.
Look,
Don't touch my knee.
On the dry drawer, it was a nice hay flavour, touches
I didn't get asked
to
about
it.
flavour.
Look, it's open quite well, touches of vanilla, heaps of smoke, heaps of smoke.
I'm getting
caramel, I can see where you come
Por
from.
Larranaga equals what? Caramel. When you get a bit of age on the Por Larranaga, it is
lots
caramel.
of smoke, very enjoyable.
Yeah. And welcome to Artie. He's a bit of a late arrival.
Run a bit late, yeah. Someone's
Most of
got
his
to work.
clients still think, you know, as one of Australia's leading accountants, they all think he's back in the office because lodgement's in Australia due tomorrow, but no.
Everyone who said, no, I can't do your tax in time, guess why?
Guess why? He's here on the deck.
Great draw. I agree with the hay. Getting a touch of caramel. I didn't find it as firm as you were saying before.
No, I went through the 4 of them, and I picked the
firmest one for you, yeah.
Got the
It's
sticks,
a good draw. I find it a little bit drier than normal, that I normally have, but the draw and the taste is still there. Fantastic, love it.
Beautiful. Your flavours? You need any flavours?
Caramel.
Caramel, yeah.
Buckets
and then
of
it's caramel. It's caramel, which is exactly why, you know, putting Por Larranaga down for a couple of years is what you should try to get out of it, is caramel. It's the reason why you do it. And so far I'm getting exactly the same. Caramel, a little bit of shortbread, a little bit of cream. Nice.
Yep.
First third, I'm going to start with you, Artie.
Mate, I'm noticing sweeter flavours coming through, a bit more vanilla-y. The caramel is more present, and again, very enjoyable. Great, loving it.
Yeah, it's a nice size. You like that size of cigar?
Oh, perfect cigar. Perfect cigar. Nice afternoon cigar before dinner. Fantastic.
I know, it's only
You eat dinner, man.
Early, all right? Or late, depending what time you...
Yeah, pretty much what Adi was saying. I haven't... the caramel I'm getting is not as strong and as pronounced by the sounds of what you guys are getting. I'm getting a bit there. Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's, you know, there's no rough edges on it.
You noticing the sweetness a bit more?
Yeah, I still got that vanilla characteristic, but I'm not getting as much caramel as you guys are speaking of. You know, there's a touch of it there.
Kenny?
Caramel settled down a little bit, still there, but there's just behind it all there's a tiny bit of a... Yeah, there's some clove and stuff, but there's a bit of a metallic character. It's a tiny bit. But I suspect that's still because it's relatively... It's not a particularly old cigar.
No, I get that too. I get that real... Almost like a green clove in there that I just...
Yeah.
I get the sweet notes. It's a little bit green clove, which just tells me that it's got a few years
It's got longer to go.
Longer to go there.
Absolutely.
But my goodness. It
Lovely now. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
We'll be back at the end of the second third. Second third, Smithy.
Look, I was getting some buttery notes coming through there, which are quite nice.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry. I sneezed. It's not the end of the world.
Jeez.
And which is quite nice. Yeah, very enjoyable. It's right. I haven't mentioned it before. I think it's right on about medium in its
medium body. Yeah, medium body's a bit right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of greener grass type, a bit more mature green grass.
Cohiba grass?
No.
No.
No. Just a bit more a grassier taste. Very, a very pleasant, mild cigar to me.
Arkansas grass.
Arkansas grass, yeah. Mild cigar. I've smoked a bit more than you guys, bud. So it's getting towards the end. Yeah.
Turned up last year, first to finish. Look at you.
I'm here to do a job.
I've lost the caramel.
Yeah, completely gone.
Yep. And I've got that that grassy, dry herb or herbal almost, slightly metallic edge. So the first half for me was a lovely cigar. Second half I'm not enjoying nearly as much.
I actually agree with you on that one there. I think we got a classic case
Don't
here.
sound surprised.
I am. This is a classic example of a cigar which is halfway through its maturation.
Yeah.
You know, so this is 08, right? So you're talking about 2015-16 really for these cigars to be at their absolute peak. Crikey, to have a cigar like this, like the first half, would be just brilliant.
Absolutely. Or if you got money like him, just smack the first half, throw it away, and start another one.
If the HR is watching, don't believe him, alright? Oh dear, oh dear.
We'll be back to you at the end of the last third. Looking forward to it.
Great cigar.
I believe you can get box 1 to 10 if you want.
1 to 20.
1 to 20. Mate race.
No, we're on. Aren't we on? We're on.
Are we on?
Yeah.
We're on.
Jesus, sorry,
Okay.
watching the soccer.
We're always on.
Always on, yeah.
Always on. I'm going to start with you, Kenny.
Again, that's Brian.
Tell me.
Let me start with you. No, that's all right. That's right.
It's
It's kicked back in, that bit of creaminess, and it's actually come back. It's picked up. I'm enjoying it again. That sort of metallic-y, clovey character's dropped.
Gone? Mine's gone.
Almost completely gone.
Creamy?
It's more creamy, and not so much caramel. There's a bit of caramel, but it's more creamy to me.
Cheesecakey. I quite like that cheesecakey aspect to the last bit of the cigar. Sorry.
This thing's evolved fantastically right towards the end, back to the creaminess like you were saying before, and very, very pleasant finish. A lot of cigars you don't get that pleasant finish at the end, but this one's been great all the way through. Lots of different flavours from the start to the finish. It's been fantastic.
It's a bit like a Man City cigar. You thought they were gone, and it's come back.
No, it hasn't.
How are all those Man U fans out there? Oh, dear.
Arsenal.
Tear to a glass eye.
Really?
Back on track here. Look, yeah, I agree with what Kenny's saying. Look, I'm not on to the final third. I'll be doing some work.
Porn is not work.
It's okay. Yeah, it's got that buttery, creamy. It's more, well, I mentioned buttery in that second third. It's moved into that creaminess. It's gorgeous, and I think it's evolved from. I'd like to go back and see what we said on the first review. I'm going to give it a 91. I reckon it's great.
91,
yeah.
rate it?
Yeah, 90. Absolutely.
90, 91. I'm happy around there.
I'm up 91 as well. It's been, I love it.
Not too negative, I hope.
I love an evolution in the cigar, and this has got tremendous evolution in it. I mean, you really have been taken through a journey, and I think every cigar, if it provides you with a journey, you'll be happy. There's probably one better cigar than this, and that's the Juan Lopez Selection number 4s from that you've been smoking a lot of in the last 6 months, if I remember correctly.
Been fantastic.
They've been fantastic, a bit deeper, a bit richer, for me a little bit more, but you know, if this opening half caramel continues through the cigar in 3 or 4 years' time, we really have a classic. And to find classics is part of the reason why we revisit these cigars over time. Por Larranaga Belicosos Extra, July 08. I think it will be at its best, or really approaching its best, about 2015, 2016. If you've got some cash, if you've got some funds, put some boxes aside for that period of time. And if you don't, pick up some singles. There's still plenty of them around.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, just do that.
Just great.
I'd agree.
Remember, until next week, hasta luego. And remember, Manchester City fans.
Don't forget those glorious Reds.
See you guys.
Cheers.
I'm going to edit all that crap out.
For our Greek members out there, we just like to say, well, we're with you. Whoever government you have, if you've got one today, we're thinking of you. For our Man City supporters out there, what a magnificent evening. For all of the Liverpool fans, Smithy, any comments?
Nah, shit, yeah.
Gunners into the champions after the start they had. That is a win.